center cut piece, but mine has the crust on it.
Perfect size of pizza to just take and be like, get back. Okay, now we got the battle of the Chicago styles. Everybody knows about. Sauce is on top.
Hi, I'm Justin.
I'm Austin.
I know you're supposed to use a fork, but something to do with the New York water, which encourages pizza. It's everybody's yes food.
Yes, but the debate, we're
those people who think it's unique and hip to hate something everybody else loves, but it's not. And
goodness.
So like they put shredded cheese on top of that. I'm in the mood.
Wow, that's amazing. Fold it and just clobber it.
I'm.
I had a version of that Chicago deep dish that it had a
Napolitan from Desano in Los Angeles. Extra cheese baked onto the crust.
Love different pizza styles, that's this episode.
Detroit deep versus Chicago. This is a good morning.
Cheese, so you get
minimal, which is a great concept, you know? Toppings go almost all the way to the edge.
Without. Yes.
Does the cheese taste different to you? Than the sauce. So
almost no. Yeah.
While he keeps eating.
Gluten development. Thick, bro.
Yeah.
Not crunchy. This Detroit Blue Steel pizza pans.
Sponsor Skillshare. Skillshare is an online learning community for creators.
In New York on?
I'm Chicago deep.
A little nervous about how much I'm going to eat if I don't pace myself.
So it's up against the New Haven pizza, which
back on your bird scooter. What do they have? What do they have? Your city bike. That there are other styles that are popular in Italy, but we went with these two because they're the most popular here in the US. Connect with peers and discover new opportunities. Go to Skillshare.
Pizza is my yes food. Okay, maybe it'll inspire me to finally get back on Instagram.
And another one that really interested me.
New York versus Detroit. Who knew? World to New York City. And what do they have to do, Lewis? Because they're most
like a Phoenix. Not Phoenix, that's Arizona. Like
type of cheese and deep dishness.
US we got.
Now before you comment.
Now, it just kind of tastes like New York pizza.
I'd say there's more emphasis on
blocks, just completely some sort of knowledge. Sick, bro.
You can just clobber it, man.
Is the minerals and
surprising myself with, I don't know, just like you said, the balance. We got from Urban Pizza in San Diego. It's very crisp. Let's eat some freaking pizza.
Style. The thing I love about Neapolitan usually is all the stuff that they
stuff in here.
A slice will do you.
Dense is the word all the way around. When you get this,
it's been a tough time for that city.
Is that what you're gonna do?
The auto industry just a bad.
It's you know, there's not much to it. It's very and fuel.
A lot more
here.
I feel like all Detroit. This pizza is thick and
Derv.
Yeah, it's something they would bring around on a tray.
Hey, let's determine once and for all which pizza style is the best. Lifelong learning.
Nebraska, and it's time to spin the wheel of mythicality.
And this is the one that is usually folded in half by respectable people who are eating it.
And we're coming for you.
Okay, thanks to Skillshare for sponsoring.
Angular, grab that one, right? Usually served. Yeah.
The man from Michigan just confirmed that.
Watch us taste the crew's favorite pizzas and Good Mythical more.
And to find out where the wheel of mythicality is gonna land,
Skillshare.com/GMM will get a free 2-month trial. The pans that they use in order to get that crispy crust are actually called
more crackery. This is an unleaded.
6 stickers, bro. Where'd you get them?
Mythical dots.
About not just the construction, but the size. This is
as the way it's you know, people are opinionated about every aspect of it. It's the water.
Skillshare.com/GMM for that.
Thank you for liking, commenting, and subscribing.
You know what time it is. I know that this is a tradition.
People travel from. Oh yeah, and that's taut under there. There's a special
side. The bread is doing too much of the work. The best. Okay, so you agree with me? We're sitting
here in no time flat, or you're just going to be hoping for more.
Come back to this very thick crust that often contains cornmeal. And then, this is something I didn't know, crust called a cornichon.
Cornichon. Think it.
The Neapolitan on to the next round. A little light on the sauce.
Cheese is interesting.
Oh, it's good. I eat pizza out of the freezer all the time.
Again, when you for pizza styles, we have
In today's episode, get a free 2-month trial to take unlimited online class.
pizza,
No! We are sending Detroit through, in my opinion. It's better.
which is a mix of provolone,
Is that
Swiss,
Provel?
and white cheddar.
I don't have a bias for or against thin versus thick. I'm gonna say that coming in. It almost has like a frozen pizza taste to it.
Well, the thing that I find out, I'm told that
Ethan, Jonathan, Alex, and we're from Omaha.
Concentrated cheese and usually eaten with a knife and fork. So with a crispy bottom, sometimes double baked, and then we've got dense.
for the in garlic. That's dinker, sinker. Eating all of it probably. New York moves on.
Yes. But a lot of stuff is working.
But a lot of
thing with Detroit, which is new to me, never had it. This is from Pedrino's in Sherman Oaks. Sherman Oaks.
love the tri-state area, baby.
At the same time, trying to get in a head-to-head tournament. We're gonna taste 2 slices.
Fish, you know, you're gonna eat a whole pizza.
That's all we could get.
It's how you fold it. It's the size. It's everything.
And it tastes really good.
And you've got they're clean, unused versions.
It's the same material.
Well,
Typically, this is like your more like personal. There's a whole lot of stuff on top of the thick crust.
a whole big circle. Constructed, baked, or eaten, so not based on the toppings. Good, mythical.
It's still good. But Detroit.
Any
But in tasting these side by good.
All right, and the Sicilian came from tomato pie here in Los Angeles. Full oven, which is different and interesting.
I mean, look, that's the thinnest pizza I've ever.
Talk about that.
Sponsored by Skillshare. Okay, we're gonna be pitting 8 pizza styles.
It's very good for what it is.
And on the pan,
Nope, it's floppy. I don't just
it tastes so good. Bread's doing too much of the heavy lifting in this particular slice because it's not like,
Chicago thin crust. We got this from Rance's.
you know what I'm saying? Just a cheesy flatbread.
This is difficult. I mean, one of the greatest is you never think to yourself, am I getting my money's worth? Because I mean, there's a lot
A
of
very thin dough. And then they're like, I'm gonna go eat out of this pan that my
they're-
nuts have been in all day.
they're not dirty pan. That was a dream.
They say yes. You got your tomato. This is home to celebrities like Chase Hilt.
Oh.
This has got extra thick crust.
Saying it's not easy, but yes, I'm saying New York moves forward.
They use sliced cheese instead of shredded cheese.
Duke it out, are you with me? Pizza, pizza.
So you're, oh gosh. They're both deep dish. They have a lot going for them. Link's eating both of them at a fancy party. And of course, I would eat the entire tray.
But you'd still be hungry, because it's,
Thick crust through.
well, they'd blow the house down with the wind and all.
Yeah. Oh gosh. Don't do that to me. Seriously.
With thousands of classes that can help you find a new passion project, unlock career opportunities,
Revelation to me. It's new. It's different. I like it.
and it's crunchy on the
Original pizza, like a 10-inch diameter. Let me think. I just took it out of a box in my freezer.
That's harsh, man.
I'm sorry.
I actually think the people move.
Get on the people, move up! Detroit! Going through?
Oh yeah, it's chewy in a great way.
I'm in, knock down our door. It's a little sharper, but I hate to say this.
Thinnest hors d'oeuvre. Yeah, Detroit. So for the championship,
There's something about the flavor profile that just hit me that made cheese in order to focus on the style.
now we're defining a pizza style as,
It does not compete with this.
no, it
Look at
doesn't.
that. They put on it in that oven and it gets kind of creative. But that's not what I'm judging. I'm judging the style.
Very, very serious about their pizza. So seeking to settle in this episode, it's
And then it has a puffy and it just tastes better. It's a get on the Detroit.
is the best. And we're inspired by today's
The crust. Okay, here's the thing. These are both great pizzas.
They didn't even try to catch it.
Yeah, I thought they were gonna. Chicago would come on your city bike and with one hand you should go. What do they call the train in Detroit? The people mover. One's pretty easy for
The
me.
Neapolitan is my vote.
Okay, so we are sending.
Pizza is the greatest, and you will say yes! Say yes to
Now it's time for When We Go Tasting Pile.
A deep dish, but there's a style much less talked about, Chicago thin crust. Mm-hmm. But let's start with the abandoned stray dogs running around.
But the pizza's awesome.
Detroit. I know you said that before, but thin hand tossed crust. A lot of people think that it has something.
But it's blue steel.
They used to use in the auto industry to hold like nuts and deep dish. This Little Caesars is Detroit style?
Some classes, for instance,
Styles against each
the
other.
far corners of the West. Yeah, I agree. I am a little biased towards a thicker crust when there's. I didn't. Didn't fold it over that time.
Look at it, hanging on.
Oh, it's a mouthful of goodness, man.
He was t-shirt screen printing for beginners because I was able to make this t-shirt. Is rising from its
Door, bruh. So thin crust, somewhere between New York. Balance is pretty great.
me. Because I can't even get it in my mouth.
I would just.
It has lots of gluten for a high chew factor, made in a wood burning oven. So I'm gonna get one with crust and one.
Congratulations, New York, but Detroit. Hey, you got some good pizza.
Yeah.
World-renowned New York style is really,
Right.
but
The balance is off.
I'm surprised.
But you know what? Detroit has been through a really rough time. In the deep through.
This is great.
To the crust, I gotta eat some more. Today's dish runneth deep.
Let's.
All right, we've got Neapolitan.
Now we got the battle ends.
Speaking of balance, I mean, the cheese ratio.
It's much more cheese
It's
forward.
almost like a flatbread. Think about those hard-working people sitting there. They got their nuts. We're seeing
Yeah.
Neapolitan versus Sicilian. So history. Oh, we got this Neapolitan.
Yeah, so it's got that deep dishness. Man, that's a good crust.
I learned a second thing about Detroit.
Moment that didn't have sauce.
Okay, we got this pizza just a second ago, and that is.
And now we got the battle of the cheese. Nice.
Look at that cheese. Look at that. Just come back down into their hands. But no, click the top link to.
Mostly just variations on the 8 styles.
I'm about. To,
It's kind of skimpy.
the taste is very good, but
This is like an order
from Taste Chicago here in LA.
thin crust, no yeast. Detroit style is the style that is used at Little Caesars.
Neapolitan versus New York style.
But this is a revelation to me.
It's a butter Detroit train with hand in them, and they're sitting up there. There's whole,
As you can see, it's rectangle.
and I like it. It's got a lot going for it. But New York.
New York Caesars. Perfect thin crust pizza. Call that refined. You know, it is what it is, and
Ashes.
but this is iconic.
Then send our favorite one to the next round. And we like toppings a lot, but we're keeping these to just tomato intolerance. But with white pizza, they too say yes. And you have those
It's like a flop,
Nope. That's
which in and of itself is awesome, but there are so many more awesome.
we did not push. Okay. Let me just tell you. Sauce.
I disagree.
The cheese on top.
Culinary experiences I had was the first time I had deep dish pizza
Right.
in Chicago. Also a lot of cheese and a lot of other stuff. And it's cooked in a cold. It's cracked out to be against the much more regional neighbor New Haven style. Time of day or night,
Look at that cheese. Look
grab
at
yourself a slice. You fold it over. I mean, yes! That the crust is very with a thick crust and often heavy.
This is LA water. Party and topped with an unexpected layer of cheese on the crust.
So we're going with Chicago deep dish.
Okay,
Let's go back in with the Neo
This is gonna be tough.
that we are testing. Don't add us.
Right. Okay, start. Up first, we got the battle of the Italian styles, and we know
Cheese that they got here called Provel. Best pizza style. Today's episode about is called How to Make
Totally, bro. I just put them all over my board, bro. So
New York.
Why'd you have to go and do that to me?
What's your vote? We're gonna have.
Got your gluten intolerance, but with gluten-free crust. Even that.
We're gonna see if the.
And as a special offer to you mythical beasts, the first 5,000 people to sign up at
All right, so from St. Louis we have what appears to be like a Chicago thin crust. Which style of pizza?
bolts and stuff like that.
That makes it taste
They
great.
started. It does. It's a story. It's New York style from Vito's in Hollywood. Again, it's large.
It's good. I think the cheese.
Around that dirty city. So we're
Good
saying
morning.
pizza is everybody's yes food. Sure, you. Okay, New York wins.
Sorry, New Yorkers are
apologize.
and Neapolitan.
We will follow suit.
Non-Chicago Midwest pizzas, Detroit versus St. Louis. But not about it. We didn't include any pizza styles west of St.
They
Louis.
can say yes. You got your lactose intolerance, but with cashew cheese.
So I'm voting for New York, which demonstrates that there's not. Whoa!
Sorry, I'm so excited about
A sausage underneath it.
Lumanani's.
Not there wasn't a. They gotta eat this pizza.
There's something.
The Skillshare class that brought today
It's a little bit weird, but good.
is lifestyle photography, capturing inspiring visual stories.